The data tells us that if you make between 2 and 250K, it's about a 15% shot you're going to get a job through a job posting. A lot of people don't know why that is. They just think that, hey, if I go through network, it's because they know and trust me. And the reality is that posting a job at the executive level is kind of a last ditch effort for a lot of companies. So a lot of times what you see in postings are it's already so far along because executive level positions, they don't really know what to put in that job description. And, because as an executive, the intrinsic nature, you're being hired to come up with the strategy to make something happen. If they don't know the day-to-day responsibilities and what experience that takes, they just make it up a lot of times. And, we used to just kind of copy and paste, when I was a recruiter, just copy and paste stuff from other jobs. Now they can just AI a job. And now you got people AIing their resume to the job. So if I could give you the one thing to stop doing, I wouldn't stop responding to postings. Okay. If you see a good posting, go ahead. If you fit it, apply to it. But don't customize your resume. Spend more time being who you are in your true value proposition communication. Make sure the resume is communicating the value proposition so you can trust that if it is a real job, if it's still open, if they're not just posting it because somebody else has already taken, they're benchmarking, or they know who they want and they're just, have to post it for 30 days. If it is a real scenario, your value proposition is getting communicated. And if that's what they're looking for, you'll be a hit. And I've got success stories on that too. Spend more time, first of all, taking a deep dive into your value proposition. Okay, it is hard to do on your own, but that's why we have executive coaches. Take a deep dive into your value proposition to see where where it intersects with, there's 3 topics: your highest and best use case, your competitive differentiation, and what it is that you really want to do. And where all those things intersect, we put them into a translating machine, which basically translates into the what's in it for them. And the what's in it for them is the value proposition. Spend more time getting that communicated to your network. Because when that's communicated to your network, you're not reaching out to people saying, hey, I'm looking for a job. This is what I do. Who do you know? That's useless networking because it has no lasting effect. When you talk to people and you're branding with them and you're educating them on the true problem you solve, what happens then is you start to get phone calls even after you've landed that next job. Hey, do you mind if I have so-and-so pick your brain about something? I know you know a lot about that stuff. That's the foundation of thought leadership. Whenever you're known for the problem that you solve beyond just the people who have worked with you personally, that's the foundation for thought leadership. And that branding is the new job security, because you don't want to have to keep starting your job search and running out to your network saying, hey, I'm looking for a job all the time. You want to have conversations with people where they understand the problem you have, you build the relationship, and it ends up exponentially working in your favor as time goes on.
Absolutely. And when the reputation is out there, it will be a very different scene when you're looking for your next great role, because it will have preceded you.
What pops into my head, and I'm building off of something else, but it's brand not for job search, but for life. You really need to know who you are, not only just for job search, but it really will serve you in many aspects of your life.